Good evening and welcome to the 41st edition of Alabama Primetime Live from yours truly, Jackson Johnson and Travion Ware, as we are going over our take on the latest news and notes on the Alabama Crimson Tide, including what the players' coaches have to say ahead of this Oklahoma matchup on Friday night, coaching staff news for the upcoming season, recruit news for 2027, and we got some transfer portal news. We've got it all right here on Alabama at the Voice of College Football. Tune in. You're going to be in for a wild ride, for a good time, for a long time. How you doing tonight, good buddy?
Doing good as always. No complaints. Always ready to get to these news and notes on the Alabama Christian Tide and ready to rock and roll with you on this evening. Here we got.
Oh, man. We got Tay Tack and William Dansby coming in. What's up, guys? Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in. And we're going to go ahead and get started with the news of our coaches and players speaking up on Cover Crimson. And, Trevion, you talked a little bit about, we'll go ahead and pull up the clips that we saw, but you were talking a little bit about what Grubb had to say about where the offense had missed Josh Cueves, obviously. And, what was your take on, the injury updates from Brian Grubb for offense?
Well, here's some things that Ryan Grubb said today when updating the media, meeting with media today, giving updates on players. The Alabama Crimson Tide seem to be getting the services of Josh Cuevis back very soon here on Friday. He's looking better and better, more in practice as they've seen him. Obviously, he's been limited on the exercise bikes and stuff like that, but overall, he's progressing more and more from what Ryan Grubbs has said, and he noted there today that the Crimson Tide offense has missed Josh Cuevis, just his presence in the offense, whether that be blocking in the run game, whether that be being a serviceable pass catcher for Todd Simpson and things of that nature. So just getting him back, that's is a very good sign for Alabama as they inch closer to Friday, inch closer to getting ready to get down there to Norman. So that was definitely a good sign. And also hearing some good news just about Jan Miller and his progress he's making. Obviously, Alabama did not have Jan Miller either in that Georgia game, in the SEC championship game, and he also is looking more and more like he's going to be available on Friday night. Obviously, before he went out with that injury versus Auburn, he was trending towards having his best game of the second half of the season. He had been running pretty well against Auburn before he went down with a lower leg injury. So the fact that Alabama is getting him back and Josh Cuevis back, those are two key important parts of their offense. Two key veterans that'll be on the field with Todd Simpson, to kind of keep him settled, so and as now we finna see Ryan Grubb, kind of talk about a little bit more of what I'm breaking down here, but it was good to see that.
Jim's always got fire. But yeah, he looks great. He's out there running around today. Did an awesome job. Feel like he'll be full go, ready to contribute and help us keep rolling again. Yeah, Jim.
There we go. I mean, there we have it. We've got the good news on Jan Miller officially from the offensive coordinator himself. Just like ready to rock and roll. We're gonna be in for a good time for a long time Friday night. And you know, something also that we saw as well, like Kane Womack was speaking about how it's basically been win or go home since Florida State. But what was your takeaways from seeing Kane Womack, seeing him on the podium today?
I mean, that's no surprise to me that he's said that the defense has been having that mentality. As you can see, that's been showing through their play throughout the latter half of the second half of the season. We're talking about a defense that's been pretty much locked in, pretty much been playing a fundamental defense, been playing complementary football, keeping the offense in good spots. Now the offense hasn't really capitalized in the situations that the defense has put them in, but nevertheless, as Kane Warmack has been saying, the defense has been playing with their backs to the wall, and we've been seeing that through players like a Bray Hubbard, like a Deontay Lawson, like a Justin Jefferson, sort of the leaders on that defense, like a Tim Keenan. So it's been pretty good to see that, and the fact that they're embodying that mentality is pretty big because they're going to need that on Friday night going into a hostile environment like Norman and, you know, being on the road versus a team you've lost pretty much to the last two times. So they're going to need that type of mentality going into Norman. So I was just happy to hear that from Kane Warmack himself.
Oh, here we go. And here's the clip from defensive coordinator Kane Womack on the podium.
Certainly in the college football playoff format. But, let's not get it twisted. We've been playing win or go home since Florida State. So, this is just another game for us that means everything, and I think that's the way our players have carried themselves. I think that's the way the coaches carry themselves. You're coaching for your life every single day. You're playing for your life and a chance to go play another one. Now, ultimately, this is win or go home. But let's not get it twisted. It's been like that all season long.
They have it from the man himself. It's been like that all season long. Because it's really felt that way. Because people were just so down in the dumps on the Crimson Tide after week one, just ready to just throw in time. But it's like the same people that are just ready to just throw the baby out with the bathwater, just like, hold on. It's week one, not week 11, where you're a 3-loss team. We've got plenty of season to go. No worries.
Yeah, and then just really what I just took from that, really just seeing this defense progress more and more as we get through the season and as they continue to get better. That's just a credit to Kane Warmack and the job he's done on the defensive side of things. So I'm really just happy to see that they have that type of mindset. Really just this late in the season, still having their back up against the wall and stuff like that. They're not satisfied with just being in the college football playoffs. Obviously, being on the road and being one of the last teams in, they feel like they have a lot to prove. So I'm just happy to see that, and I'm looking forward to seeing them play with that intensity and type of mentality on Friday night for sure. Hoping that can be like the leading cause, and hopefully, offense can really, you know. That attitude can be contagious, and the offense can feel that same way too. Because it's going to take a team effort, but just really happy to see that the defense definitely has been leading the way, and going to need them to lead the way Friday. So, like I said, just all in all, just that's a good message from Kane Warmack. And like we said, the players been echoing those same sentiments throughout the season. So, yeah, good to see.
Well, and just like looking at the players for a moment, like we saw Bray Hubbard talking a little bit about how the goal every week is zero. The team, teams getting in. Oklahoma had some big plays that the offense gave a short field, and what really hurt us in that first matchup against Oklahoma was that pick six that we threw to one of the Bowen brothers. That was not good right there.
Yeah, you're talking about an 87-yard pick six, just giving them 6 points and stuff like that. And that was really the difference in the game. I mean, it was some other differences too. Alabama had some other offensive drives stall, whether they missed field goals or the offense had fumbles and things of that nature. But that pick six, that was definitely a big point in the game that kind of flipped the momentum where Alabama could never get it back. So well, we're about to hear Bray Hubbard just really just break down on that and elaborate on that. It was um, it was good to
Goal every
see, but
week is
let's hear what Hubbard
zero.
had to say.
And if a team gets in the red zone and stop them in the red zone, if they get on the goal line, stop them on the goal line. And obviously, we want to have 3 and outs. We want to create short field position for our offense. We got to take the ball away, and That's what we got to do every week. Is we got to start taking the ball away more. And I think the last couple of games we didn't create as much turnovers as we wanted to create short field for our offense. And if you look, I think in the first matchup this year against Oklahoma, they had some big plays that gave their offense the short field, and that's what we have to do for our offense is get a short field so they can get an end zone.
There you go. Like that, Bray Hubbard for the win. I mean, he's definitely going to be a key player on Friday night. He's been a key. He's been a key asset through this Crimson Tide team all season long.
Yeah, and some of the big plays he's talking about in that game, Week 12 versus Oklahoma in Tuscaloosa. Alabama also gave up a 45-yard punt return, and like I said, just giving them short fields. What Hubbard was elaborating to broke it down. I've just been breaking this down over and over again. Just how Alabama basically gifted them the game. Their offensive drives, they had five offensive drives, and the longest they went on offense was 41 yards. That's crazy. They had an offensive drive. It was 23 yards. It was off in the field goal. The other offensive drive was a pick six. Then you just think about just the other stalled offensive drives Alabama had. Just throughout the game. Like I said, they can never really get the rhythm, and the defense really defense been doing all they can. I mean, you hold a team to 213 yards and 138 of those are passing, and the rest is rushing. I think anybody will take that. So but the fact that Bray Hubbard is putting the onus on the defense, to try to create more opportunities and more takeaways for the offense. I don't really think you can ask much more from. I don't really think you can ask much more from this Alabama defense. But the fact, like I said, that they're taking the onus to do more and want to create more opportunities for the offense, I think that's pretty big. I think that says a lot to Kane Warmack and just the mentality that he's teaching that side of the ball. So that was pretty good to see there from Bray Hubbard and just Kane Warmack. And like I said, the two just echoing just pretty much the attitude of this Alabama defense.
And we saw Caden Proctor at the press today, talking about the physicality on Michael Carroll. Because like Michael Carroll, oh man, it's gonna be amazing seeing what he brings. For those who haven't seen him, well, I can tell you right now, we've seen him. Oh yeah, there we go. But here's Caden Proctor.
I would say, yeah, the physicality is what you see out of him. You see that in practice. I would say he's talking a lot more and really getting comfortable in his position. Talking to Wilkin, talking to Parker, and he asked for help. That's the biggest thing that you have to do when you're a freshman. You have to ask for help. If you don't know something, don't go out there blind. And he's been doing a really great job of that.
There you go, man. Oh, there we are. We're here. Anyway,
Yeah,
but
and
it's like, what'd you think about that, Trevion?
when you hear just a veteran player like Proctor speak so highly about a player like Michael Carroll, I think that speaks volumes about the future of Alabama's offensive line. We've seen Michael Carroll step up in various games this season and kind of stabilize the right and left positions of Alabama offensive line, whether it's the right guard, the left guard, and played a little bit of tackle. He's just shown his versatility throughout the season. So I think that just speaks volumes, and just him willing to be so physical as a young player. I think that's going to be needed, just especially Saturday. Not Saturday, Friday night in Norman. Just because the more physical team is going to win. Just obviously, with both teams struggling to run the football, whichever team can get more push up front is going to be more effective on the offensive side, and that's probably going to help whichever team get over the hump and get the victory. So the fact that Michael Carroll has that physical mentality in his mind already days ahead before the game is key, and I think we just been seeing that. I think there's been a reflection throughout his play. Throughout the season, in moments that he has stepped up. So to hear that from Proctor, a veteran offensive lineman on Alabama's offensive line. And he's and Proctor, who's going to be a first round pick. I think that's just like I said, that's big. So to see that Michael Carroll is doing that, that just excites me for Friday night for sure. I'm hoping that the offensive line can keep that same mindset as a whole and kind of bring the fight to Oklahoma because that's what's going to be needed to win the game.
Oh man, it's gonna be fun seeing what we bring on Friday night because I'm already just looking forward to it. I'm just getting excited about the rematch, especially for Friday night coming our way. But before we get to our next segment, it's not more days till Christmas. What do you have on your Christmas list, Trevion?
Shoot, nine. That's crazy. 9 more days. It seems like the days just flying by. Honestly, I don't really have a Christmas list. But I know we got some good items here at the Voice of College Football on the Alabama channel here. Um, I know we got some hats, some mugs, some T-shirts, some just some good items. Just overall, some housewarming gifts, some good uh, deeds and stuff like that. So if you're looking just for some gifts, we definitely have some items that you can look for. We got the polo shirts, we got the coffee cans, we got the mugs. So yeah.
There you go. This is all right here on Alabama with the Voice College Football, and we've got the link down below for you. Everyone in the chat, everyone tuning into this show, you know, this is what we've got all right here. We've got magic coming your way, including this merch from Alabama with the Voice College Football for vocfb.com/shop. I can tell you, it is definitely important to make sure you've got these items on your Christmas list. I mean, who says you're too old to have a Christmas list, especially when you got VOCFB merch in it all right here? Oh, man. All righty. So we got a little thing. We got a little early Christmas present, Trevion.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We do.
taking from those Auburn Tigers, getting Derek Nitz to be our Nets wide receivers head coach. Like when you and I saw that headline, what was going through your mind when you saw that today, man?
I just thought it was a tremendous hire on the part of Kellen DeBoer. Really, getting a coach that's been experienced in the SEC. He spent the last two previous years as Auburn's offensive coordinator. And before that, he spent the last 18 years with Ole Miss on their staff as the receivers coach and co-assistant offensive coordinator. So just to get a guy that's SEC bred and that's already been in the SEC and that just has experience and has a good track record of producing receivers like a AJ Brown, like a DK Metcalf, like a EJ Moore, like a Jonathan Mingo, and Laquan Treadwell, receivers like that. Getting those guys in NFL, I thought that was pretty big. So I think it's just a good hire for Kellen DeBoer. Obviously, you can't replace the energy that Jamarcus Shepard brought to the Alabama wide receiver room, just his infectious personality. But I think it's just good to get a guy that's already been in the South, like I said, being in Mississippi with Ole Miss, being in the Plains with Auburn. So he's I believe he's got a pretty good track record on the recruiting trail as well. So I think it's a good hire. Although I think it's probably an A+ hire, honestly. Uh, and for them to really get that transition out the way before the transfer portal opens up. I think that's pretty big, with them trying to dip their hands in the transfer portal and get other receivers. And also just them bringing in a 2026 class, just them able to get such a quality hire in such a short period of time is a pretty good thing. So I'm happy with the hire. I'm satisfied for sure.
Well, and a benefit for Nitz is he's going to be in a place where there's stability. Alabama brings stability. Auburn does not. And we have not seen a whole lot of stability from Auburn. And before he was at Auburn, he was at Ole Miss as an assistant head coach. Just like doing that magic there at Ole Miss, and it's like it's a step in the right direction for Derek Nitz, and his coaching career is just on the way up.
Yeah, and then when you just speak about that stability being in Oxford for 18 years, I read that it was 18 years, so he was there before Lane Kiffin. So just him getting some of that stability back there in Tuscaloosa, I think it's going to be pretty big. He's obviously his track record in Ole Miss and just the longevity he was able to build there in Oxford, I think that's pretty big. So getting a dude like that that's already experienced, like I said, in the SEC and has produced deep, good and good receivers in the NFL, I think that's pretty big too. So, like I said, I'm satisfied with the hire for sure. Obviously, Jamarcus Shepard, he was one of my favorites personally. I'm gonna miss him on the Alabama staff, but I
Yeah.
don't think you could do too much better. With Derek Nix. I don't think it was too many other quality wide receiver coaches out there on the market. So to get somebody like that as experienced as Nix, I think that's a plus hire by Kalen DeBoer and company for sure.
Yeah, and I think like our receivers for next season, they're going to be really happy to learn a lot from Coach Nitz, as well. Where he's going to teach them some things that they haven't learned yet, but they're going to get there. Because like I think like Ryan Williams, like he's definitely going to benefit from it. If he, and a few of our other guys that are going to be coming in 2026, and some of the guys returning for next season, they're going to be really happy to learn under Coach Nitz. Because like our mentality in Tuscaloosa is Nets man up, whether that's the staff or basically the depth chart, and that mentality has worked out every time. We reload, we don't rebuild.
Yeah, for sure. So, like you just alluded to there, the receivers that's going to be able to learn under Coach Nix, like a Ryan Williams, like a Isaiah Horton, who I assume is going to be back in Tuscaloosa. He's going to be able to develop under Coach Nix. And like I just said, just the type of receivers that he's put in the NFL, like a AJ Brown, like a DK Metcalf. Those are two of some of the premier receivers in the NFL right now, and Isaiah Horton possesses some of those same traits as AJ Brown and like a DK Metcalf, so that's going to be big. And also Alabama in the 2026 recruiting class, they also going to be having some receivers like a Sedarian Morgan, the five-star receiver from Alabama. He also can learn under Coach Nix, and then just thinking about a lot Sear Brooks, thinking about just some of the other receiver options that they have on this roster, whether that's going to be through the transfer portal, whether it's going to be just some other receivers stepping up on the roster that haven't stepped up yet. I'm just happy to see Coach Nix and just what he'll be able to bring in Tuscaloosa and how he'll be able to develop some of the receivers that we have and that we're going to have coming for sure. But like I said, I think it's a good hire.
Oh, no doubt, no doubt. It's an amazing hire for the Crimson Tide. It's just going to be interesting to see what happens for 2026 and above all. But as of right now, we're finishing out 2025. Just get revenge on Oklahoma, and we that's all we got to focus on at the moment. But I've got a great feeling about our future. I mean, I really do. It's just I really like where 2026 and 2027 could take Alabama. I really have a lot. I just love what we can see. And yeah, when we saw DeBoer just saying, "No, you can buy Warner Brothers, but you're not buying me to Michigan," I thought that was pretty cool right there. He's just saying no to
Yeah,
Michigan. Yeah, he's like, "No, I'm not going." I mean, what? I mean, that place is a train wreck. But again, another time for another day. But it's a great future Alabama has for the rest of the 2020s decade. But it's great future. And
Yeah,
I've heard one of the Alabama greats say once in a past video. His guy's name is Tommy Brooker, who was a kicker in the early 1960s, and where he said in an interview where Coach Bryant was telling him and his teammates, if you focus on the little things, you'll be able to accomplish the big things. That's a motto I believe in every single day. Is if you can accomplish the little things, you'll be able to accomplish the big things before you know it.
yeah, and definitely with bringing on Coach Nix and like you said, Keller DeBoer, just his commitment to Alabama. Those are two little things that can lead to big things. So definitely some truth in that statement. So I'm hoping that we can see that through Alabama in their future. But like you said, I'm very optimistic too on the future of Alabama. Just with these coaching staff, just with this regime that they have in place all around, it seems like everybody's bought in and everybody's on the same accord and on the same page. So, just happy to see. Just excited to see where it'll bring them.
Oh yeah. And it's gonna be exciting. I'm excited about it. And it's gonna be a lot of fun seeing what happens.
Yeah,
Well,
definitely.
we've got more news coming your way on Alabama with the Voice of College Football. I know, A3T3Y. You're gonna be very happy that we took an Oklahoma State guy from your rivals. No worries. But before
Oh
that,
man.
oh yeah, took old Ford away. But first, a message from Mark Rogers, the great one. Roll it.
College football is even more exciting when you've got some action on the line, and the games are even better when you're cashing in. And the Voice of College Football is the place to be to get the greatest value. Start with my picks: 75% against the money line, 58% against the spread, and I've got a 40-plus year track record. 11-0 in the college football playoff for me last year against the money line, 8-3 against the spread. And I'm just the warm-up act. Steve Merrill of Wager Talk is our ace in the hole, show stopper. 7 years with the Voice of College Football, over 30 years in the industry. Steve gives us analysis on all the big games, but you can't miss Steve's weekly under-the-radar pick. 28-12 against the spread the last 3 years. You also get picks from some of our top analysts here at the Voice of College Football, including Corey Bratta, Matt Zemek, and Steve Dace. Check out those numbers. Become a YouTube or Patreon member for just $99 per month. Go to the main channel on YouTube, click join, and then select the betting tier. Do the same thing on Patreon. Make 2025 a winner now.
There we go. And that's why you listen to Mark Rogers, Steve Dace, Matt Zemek, and everyone else, including the one and only Steve Merrill, for those under the radar picks a week. All right there on the Voice of College Football on VOC of Bets. Travion will be right back. The connection's doing the mess around apparently, but we got our first portal acquisition. And Travion, we're talking a little bit about that earlier today, as we have got Josh Ford from the Oklahoma State Cowboys. We got him. We got him, gents. Because I'm going to tell you, this is awesome that we got him. Because it was like, boom. It was just awesome. So let's watch what he's bringing on the field. Boom. Oh, man. And it was a shame that Oklahoma State had a very abysmal 2025 season. But, Ford was the bright side of that 2025 season for Oklahoma State. It's a shame on what was happening over there, in that last season of the Mike Gundy era. But there again, I think he's going to be extremely happy to see what's going on. And he's a great blocker. I mean, he knows how to knock guys down. And, he had 4 receptions for 71 yards and a touchdown. It's been an amazing ad. I'm liking what we're going to see from this guy. Much needed addition on tight ends. Because like we need all the tight ends we can get. And again, we believe in Nets man up. Nets man up. We can get there. And he's our first portal addition. I don't think he's going to be the last either. I mean, he's 6'6", 265 pounds. So that's going to be fun to see what's happening. And honestly, it's going to be interesting to see what happens for Alabama. Because, like, I don't think we have Josh Cueves returning. I'm not sure. I don't think. But let's take a look at the future for Cueves, shall we? Yeah. Well, either way, we know we're going to be fine in the long run. We know Alabama's going to be fine. Yeah. Redshirt senior. That's right. Yeah. Because this is last year. So we're moving on from Cueves after this season. And, there's Lewis Jr. and all those guys. And I'm glad that we got this addition with Ford. Because like he's in a place where he can win. He's going to be able to win. He's going to be in some stability. And I had a feeling, like, even though he's from Oklahoma, he's going to be all right. He'll be fine. Because there was not really a whole lot of stability at Stillwater this season. And he was just kind of like, you know what? I've got 30 days to pack. I'm getting out. I'm going to Alabama. Even though I love Oklahoma State with all my heart, I'm going over. And, he had like 13. Well, here's more to the stats. He had 13. He caught 13 passes, 137 yards, 2 touchdowns. Man, and they didn't do much with him. Like, good grief. Like, they didn't do all that much with him. It's a shame, too. Like, you don't let a guy like that go. I mean, you work more with less with Josh Ford. I mean, like, he is a great addition. And we're going to have him as a junior. We're going to be having him as a senior. We're going to be having him for 2026. He's going to be a key asset to the 2026 season. He's going to be a key asset to 2027. And he's the first addition to the transfer portal, and he's not going to be the last one either. He's not going to be. And I like what we're going to see from him. We'll wait and see what happens, but yeah, I think it's going to be awesome. Well, yeah, I mean, Oklahoma State, they may be bragging about like 2023. We're the last ones to win the Bedlam, but that's it, really. Oklahoma State, the Tuscaloosa is an upgrade. It's just like, good grief. Man, it's just like, golly. You don't let a guy like Ford go. You just don't. I wouldn't let him go. I think it's a bad move right there. But it's their loss. It's our gain. Like, Alabama got a much needed win by getting Josh Ford. Much needed acquisition. It is a much needed acquisition. As for the rest of the portal, our quarterback situation is fine. Because I don't see Alabama looking for a QB in the portal. I'm just not seeing it, but that's just me. But we'll see what Travion said when he gets back. But it's a mess for Dylan Raiola. I don't see him going to Bama. That's a no. I mean, we're not getting loud. And besides, we have our future. So if Ty Simpson's like, okay, I'm not returning for 2026, that's okay. We've got Keelan Russell as our next QB. We're good. Like, Keelan Russell's the future right there. I don't understand this whole thing about like, oh, well, we're going to get Simpson to lead. It's like, no. let's just focus on 2025. That's what I say. I think Alabama, they're going to be fine in the portal, but who knows? Like it's just going to be, man. But I'm glad we got Ford. We got a much needed win in getting Josh Ford. I'm at a loss for words that I am that excited about it. I'm that excited about it. Because it's going to be interesting to see what happens. Because like 2026, I'm already thinking about how great it's going to be for Ford and anybody else that's coming over. I mean, but yeah, it's just going to be a wild ride. It's going to be fun to see what happens. But I will say, though, we've got more magic coming your way on Alabama with the Voice of College Football. We're going to tell you a little bit about those YouTube memberships. And we've got for $2.99 a month, you can become a Crimson Faithful member where you'll have loyalty badges next to your name in the comments and in the live chat. And you get a member shout out on each show. And for $4.99 a month, you can become a Saber Disciple where you'll have party replies to comments and access to a monthly hangout. From yours truly, Jackson Johnson, Jeffrey, the Only Talk Sports, and Trevion Ware. And for $9.99 a month, you can become a Bear Bryant legend, where you can connect on social media with each of us and give out content requests of any kind. And neither rain nor sleet nor snow nor this weird Alabama weather will put a stop to us from fulfilling your content request all right here on Alabama at the Voice of College Football. So tune in. You're not going to want to miss it. And of course, we've got the Amazon link down below. We've got it all. I mean, you're shopping on Amazon, right? You're wanting to kind of go Christmas shopping. So here's what we'll do. You want to shop on Amazon using the link to support the Voice College Football. You don't need to buy the product displayed, and you'll get the same shopping experience, and it doesn't cost you a penny. So you're going to get top-notch shopping experience from the Voice of College Football. It's going to be a wild, fun ride. You're going to love every minute of it, ladies and gentlemen. You're going to love every minute of it. And lastly, we've got the recruiting updates. Honor Falive Johnson, the number one safety for 2027. We've got Quentin Cypher and Rashad Streets. And it's going to be fun seeing what these guys bring. And Honor Falive Johnson is from Cathedral Catholic High School at San Diego, California. And he's been, unfortunately we've got his sophomore season, but that's it really. But we can't find his highlights of the junior season, but I'm sure we'll find him sooner or later. But he is really good. Like, he's choosing between USC, Miami, Oregon, Penn State, Notre Dame, Texas, Oklahoma, Texas A&M, Ohio State, and Alabama. And this is what we're seeing from Falive. He's watching the QB. He just knocks his receiver down. I'm telling you. I mean, no wonder why he's number one safety. He just knocks him down. Well, and he can play a little running back, I see. He can play a little offense. Boom. And he's watching his guy. Oh, man, he's going for a pick six. He's got his eyes on the ball, and that's what we're loving about Falive Johnson. There we go. And there he is again. Wonder if he's going to go for a pick six or if he's going. Well, he's not getting pick six, but he's getting an interception. Oh man, he's going for it. Oh, there you go. Well, he's going out of bounds, but that's okay. Okay, we're gonna see him play a little tight end, I see. And he's getting a touchdown. He's taking a couple guys with him. He's celebrating with his teammates. There he is. So boom, interception. And he's getting a lot of picks, I tell you what. There we go. Oh man. He's getting everybody. And there he is again, playing a little running back. There we go. Man. He's a little bit of everything all at once. Wonder if he's gonna get another. Well, no, he's gonna get a tackle. He's not letting anybody get first down. Well, he knows how to. Oh, he's getting them. He's grabbing him by the foot. There he is. Boom. There we go. Like he's just snagging. He's snagging the ball from his receiver. Oh man, he's not letting anybody get a touchdown on the red zone. And let's see if he gets intercepted. Boom. He just knots a guy down. He's knocking him down. Well, he's gonna get. Oh well, he's making a man miss. And he's watching his receiver. Oh, there we go. Yeah, he turned around real fast. He saw what QB was doing. Watch again. Yeah, he's watching what the QB was doing. Like he had his eyes on what the quarterback was doing. He didn't keep his eyes on the wide receiver because wide receiver. Yeah, big guy was going. Look over here, not over there. It's like nope. I'm looking over there. That's what Johnson was saying. He's saying no. I'm looking over there. Thank you. I'm hoping he can commit to Alabama. Like, because again, that'd be a humongous win for 2027 class. And it would be a huge win for him right there. Because like we definitely want to make sure we've got Nets man up all right there. I can't wait to see what we're gonna bring. So it's gonna be fun seeing what happens. But oh man, and there's Quentin Cypher. I can't wait to see what he's bringing. Although he's going to be deciding on Friday between the Ohio State Buckeyes, the Miami Hurricanes, and Georgia and Alabama, right? He's going to be deciding between each of those schools, right? So he's going to be making his call Friday. They say he's leaning towards Ohio State, but I'm crossing my fingers that he'll make a little last minute change. He'll go, no, I'm taking my talents Tuscaloosa, but we'll wait and see. But he is a 4-star linebacker, 6'2", 220 pounds, like one of the best. He attends Millbrook High School, is from the state capital of North Carolina, Raleigh, North Carolina. And he's a multi-role linebacker, tracking the Eds at high school as a 4-year starter, owns impressive sideline range with his explosive trigger, closing bursts. He can hunt down the ball, carry it like any others. I mean, and he was a leading tackler. Finished his junior season with 181 tackles, 48 tackles for losses, 5.5 sacks, 4 interceptions. There we go. This guy has. Oh my god. There we go. He's just been a baller. I mean, it's been a ballroom blitz with him. Oh, here we go. Oh man, he's gonna get an interception. He's gonna get an interception. Here we go. Boom. There we go. I mean, like Cypher, man, like he's just been having a ballroom blitz this season for 2025. Like, I mean, like this guy is the future. I mean, the future is full of silver coins, like forever gets him. I mean, because like again, Alabama, I think is gonna be on a roll. But again, there we go. Boom. He's just dragging him down for a loss. He's going for a sack. Boom. He's like, no, yeah. Yeah, he's happy. He's happy. He's gonna be happy. He's happy and celebrating. Watching the guy. Boom. He's just pushing. Oh, he's mad. Like, bro was mad. Like, watch again. Oh my God. Like, he just threw him down. Like, bro threw him down. My God. And he's getting a tackle for a loss on him. He knows how to get him. Because like again, like he's a baller, man. Like he is a freaking baller. I'm glad to see what's happening. You know, he is gonna be huge. Huge. Like it's gonna be a genjutsu. Oh man. Here we go. Oh, we're gonna see more big plays. Oh, he's gonna be watching for the trip plays, and he's like, okay, here we go. Mm-hmm. Yeah, watch again. There we go. Yeah, he's watching. Yeah, he's gonna make sure nobody gets a touchdown. Boom! Then he's gonna get an interception. There we go. And oh man, he's making a man. No, well, not enough for a touchdown, but that's okay. Yeah, whatever. That's okay. Oh, he's just going for a tackle for a loss. He's going for a tackle for a loss. Oh, he's running. He's running all over. Boom. He's looking for his man. He's looking for his man. Man, he's getting him. Cool, man. He's going to get him. Boom. Oh, he's just getting everybody. Like, I don't think that's going to happen, Rough Rider, because I feel like that ship has sailed, unfortunately, for Oklahoma with the Cypher. He's like, he basically said no to Oklahoma. Nothing against Oklahoma, but it's just, he said, it's Georgia, Alabama, Ohio State, or Miami for me. That's what he's thinking. He's thinking, I'm going to one of those four schools. Although I don't know why he'd want to go to Miami aside from the beach. But, I mean, if you go to Ohio State, I mean, nobody's ever said, I want to retire in Ohio. Said nobody. I want to retire in Ohio. Said nobody ever. Georgia or Alabama, I mean, there you go. I mean, that you're always going to see Alabama and Georgia get, oh, there you go. Another tackle for a loss. Another tackle for a loss. There he is again. He's watching. And every time you see somebody on offense just kind of giving Cypher the look over here, not over there treatment, he does not look over there like the offensive players want him to. where he just goes, "Oh, look over here." He's like, yeah, no. Oh, there we go. I mean, he's saving his team from a game. Oh, there we go. Boom. Yeah, he's not letting opponents get a touchdown. No, it's like boom. Oh, he's saying, oh man, did you see how he did? Oh my god, like he just pushed him. He said, "Out of my way, out of my way." And you see a touchdown on special teams. There you go. Cypher's watching again. Boom. Knocks him down. Knocks him down. Let's see what he brings. Boom. Oh, he just drags him down. He drags him down. I'm telling you, he's mean. I don't want to go against Quentin Cypher. I hope he doesn't go to Georgia, but that's just me now. I don't want to go to Georgia, but at the same time, it's like better there than Ohio State or Miami for him, but that's just me now. I don't want him going to either. No. And lastly, we've got Rashad Streets from Raleigh, North Carolina, who attends Millbrook High School, a 6'4" edge rusher, 230 pounds, from Raleigh, North Carolina. I swear we're getting a lot of people from Raleigh, North Carolina tonight. And let's watch and see what he does. So we're getting the sophomore highlights, but we'll wait and see if we can find some junior season highlights from him. I bet we can. Here we go. Oh, he's just mean. Oh, boom. There we go. What we missed from Streets. He's watching. Oh! He just pushed him down. Man. I do not want to go against a mean one. I'll tell you what. Cross my fingers that he's going over to Bama, but man. Okay. Oh, we're gonna see some fire from him. It's gonna be the Ring of Fire. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Oh man. He's gonna make a huge tackle. There we go. Boom. Oh man. That's a powerful sack right there. Man. And the 5 schools that he's going to choose from are either Tennessee, Alabama, Oregon, South Carolina, or Ohio State. Man, always Ohio State. Good grief. But that's no surprise there. Because like he's making some magic all over the place. I feel like wherever he's gonna go, Quentin Cypher is gonna go, honestly. Because I mean, if Cypher is saying I'm going to Ohio State, I'm gonna go to Ohio State. But if he goes to Bama, I'm going to Bama. But we'll wait and see what happens there. I don't know what'll happen, but I'm already just thinking about what's gonna happen. It's gonna be exciting. It's gonna be exciting. And just seeing Streets, there we go. Oh, he's gonna take quarterback for a ride. Oh, he took him down. Took him down. Boom. There he is again. He's watching. Oh, he took quarterback. He's taking the QB for lunch. Wonder what the QB was thinking. I mean, it's like, I would not want to get in the way of Rashad Streets. Oh, there he goes. There he goes. He's taking down offensive linemen. He's just ripping them down. He's just like ripping them down like a kid, just wrapping just getting the Christmas paper out, just the wrapping paper out of the gift. Oh my God. Oh. Yeah, he's telling the QB he's been a bad boy this year. You've been a bad boy, so I'm going to give you a lump of coal down here. And he's watching. He's watching again. Boom. He's taking a run back down. But yeah. And the reason why I feel like he could go to wherever his teammate is because of this post. Let me go ahead and show you guys. WTW. And you got the home emoji and the eyes button, the emoji. Man. But we're gonna see what happens. But I'm just okay. What's the word? Yep. It's like, how did I not know that? But oh well, that's another time for another day. But I am curious to see what happens. I don't know where he's gonna go. I would love to see Rashad Streets go to bound. I would love to see all these guys go bound, but we just want to give you guys the recruiting update all right here on Alabama at the Voice of College Football, because it's always a good time for a long time going over these updates. And you can check out Trevion at TWare1K at /Twitter, and he's got some magic coming your way, not just here at Alabama at the Voice of College Football, but other places. Because I'm going to tell you right now, he's a top-notch writer. He's got some magic. He brings that magic with the pen. I tell you, he's going to be making that magic coming your way all right here on Alabama, the Voice of College Football. And I think it's on the last word on college football. I'm not sure, but we'll wait and see. But you can also check me out on Jackson Johnson 979, where I host my show, The Jacksonian. And you can check me out on ACC at the Voice of College Football. And check me out on here on Alabama with the Voice of College Football. And I also guested on CFB Express with Rock and Rant, discussing the preview of Alabama, Oklahoma. And for more updates, what I've got going on the Jacksonian and Alabama with the Voice of College Football, SEC at the Voice of College Football, check me out on JacksonVCFB on @/Twitter and on Instagram threads, JacksonJohnson543-908. And with that being said, we wish you all a happy Tuesday night and stay safe, stay warm. It's cold out. We've got more on our final takes for Alabama, Oklahoma. We will be having a special guest from the Oklahoma side of things. Who's it gonna be? Well, I'm gonna tell you, you're gonna love this guest. You've seen him on other platforms. Might have seen him on Voice College Football shows or two. But you'll see this guest. They've got some insider knowledge on the Sooners. With that being said, like, comment, subscribe, click on the notification bell, share this link to all your friends and family so you never miss no video whatsoever. And we will see you soon. And roll!